Netflix.
Yeah.
This is leveraging business analytics where the company personalized recommendations for over 260 million users have been optimizing viewer engagement and reducing churns. So this is one
Absolutely.
best example I can say that even YouTube is also another example. Yeah.
Absolutely. So we get our recommendations based on the data that they have of our past viewership, which is there. Pretty interesting, sir. Hi everyone, welcome on board. This is Anisha here today in conversation with Professor Hemachandran, who's coming from Woxsen University. And the best part is, Sir has got so much of experience in business analytics and more insights on it. He's in fact the Associate Dean at Woxsen University. He's also the area chair of business analytics and the head of the research center as well, right? So, welcome on board, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for this wonderful introduction.
Lovely, sir. So, everybody keeps talking about that these days there's a lot of boom and requirement for business analytics. It is the most growing space. Everything is moving to digital. What do you think, sir? What is or rather, I would start from scratch. What is business analytics, and is there actually a lot of potential in this space?
Yes, ma'am. So if you see, especially in India, most of the people have been want to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Or if you think about in our school of business, a lot of people, family having a lot of business, especially in the area of textile or in the area of banking, healthcare, a lot of various sectors. So if you take any sector, this business analytics plays a crucial role
Okay.
because ultimately we have to know that whether the business what we are doing, whether it's going towards a success or it's going to be in a loss. So to make a better decision in any of the business where this business analytics plays a crucial role, especially with the help of data driven insights. It also combines statistical analysis, machine learning, predictive modeling, and data visualization to help any organizations to optimize operations and also to stay competitive.
Okay, that's pretty
Uh,
interesting.
I just want to add one more
Yes, yes, sir.
example. Like if you see Netflix,
Yeah.
this is leveraging business analytics where the company personalized recommendations for over 260 million users have been optimizing viewer engagement and reducing churns. So this is one
Absolutely.
best example I can say that even YouTube is also another example. Yeah.
Absolutely. So we get our recommendations based on the data that they have of our past viewership, which is there. Pretty interesting, sir.
Absolutely.
So, like you mentioned, like there's so much of things which you can do. There's statistical analysis, there are modeling also. So, what do you think are the skills needed for someone to make a career in business analytics, or is there any prerequisite to get into this stream?
Yeah. So when you think about this specialization, that basically you need a basic requirement of writing a code in Python.
Okay.
That is it. So this will help you to analyze that if we are generating some code with a chat GPT or something, and with our knowledge we can understand that where the mistake happened, or else we can identify that how to fine tune the model. So that much of idea if you have on writing the coding, that is enough because nowadays the world is moving towards no code AI.
Okay.
So in that aspect, if you have a basic knowledge on the prerequisites of Python is enough. Later on, once you started your UG or PG, that time in this particular area of specialization, you will be trained on various tools like R, or SQL, especially on predictive decision modeling. We can make it on that, or else when we talk about graphical representation, that time you will be learning on Power BI or Tableau.
Okay.
This tools is enough to do any kind of analysis of any company data.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. So, sir, like you said, you have this programming which is there. Now, let's say I'm a student who's not studied coding before. I come from a non engineering technical background. Do you think
Okay.
I can also make a career in business analytics? And does the course, like when you teach at Woxsen, do you include teaching right from the basics of understanding these languages?
Yes, ma'am. So it will be from basics because that's the reason previous question also I answered to that,
Yeah.
that the prerequisites of Python is important. But when you do the masters of fundamentals or something like that in this specific area, where you need to have a strong foundation in statistics, and that is enough for that. But in the course, we'll start teaching you on basics of Python programming,
Okay.
then moving towards statistics, introduction to statistics, and then you'll be learning about how to play with the data, especially using Power BI and Tableau. And this is what the flow map. And once you learned all those things, then you will be getting into the building of predictive modeling, like classification models, regression models.
Hmm.
This will help to analyze any data and to give a better insights to the company owner, that whether the company is going to be hit the profit or it going to hit the loss.
Okay.
So these are the things they can learn from the starting of the curriculum, from starting of the term one to the end of the semester.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. So like you mentioned that they learn to do Power BI, Tableau, make, play with data. So is this
Yeah.
real time data are we playing with, or we are doing simulations?
So if you look at Woxsen,
Yeah.
okay, so how we drive it, I'll just explain you. Initially, when we prepare the curriculum for the MBA Business Analytics or BBA Data Science and AI, so what we do, we will connect with the industry. So the industry people in the board of studies meeting, they will be helping us to understand what are the industry needs as per 2024 or 2025. So based on that, we will make the changes in the curriculum. That is what one of the key factor. Not only
Okay.
that, we bring industry experts as well as the globe ethics is one of the main person who works on ethical considerations. So they also will be helping us in making the curriculum building, as well as they come and give the guest lectures for the students on various topics which is related to the area of how to make business strategy using AI. Then what are the ethical considerations has to be followed when you do the data gathering or building any AI model. Those kind of things can be covered in that. Not only that, we keep in, let's take an example of MBA program. In term 3, we have a mini industry project, as well as in term 6, we have a global industry project.
Okay.
So to do those projects, they learn a lot of prerequisites in the term 1 and term 2. So in that way, the curriculum has been built. It's not only the theoretical concepts completely,
Yeah.
it will be a hands-on training will be given to those students. That's what, because theory is only 20%,
Yeah.
80% of practical implementation and learning will help them to work on any real-time data. That's what. And we have around 60 companies tie up with the business analytics, where they give real-time data use cases for the students to work on it. If they successfully complete this course, the certificate will be provided by the industry. This is what we do. Not only that, we won't allow the students to work individually on any industry project. We assign the faculties as a mentor for them. So
Okay.
because the industry doesn't have much time to uh, spend more time with the students
Yeah.
to training and those things, where our faculty will be training the students, and that will help them to complete the task provided by the company in time.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. So there's more hand holding done to real life
That's true.
problems and data business decisions. Lovely.
Yeah.
So now that's something which is good from the curriculum and the projects that we are doing. How about the most important thing, like post doing an MBA, everybody looks for is good career opportunities, placements and working in the industry. What do you think are the kind of roles that someone doing an MBA in business analytics gets once they are completed with their course?
If they take, for example, Woxen, is expertised in internationalization, mainly if you talk about, because currently we have around 183 partner universities across the globe.
Wow.
So if they start doing the business analytics course where we connect those people with the students of our partner universities so that they can jointly work with them and do an interesting project. The outcome of the project will be a research paper, patent, or it can be a startup too. So
Okay.
ultimately, our goal will get achieved in this, because if a student going to join in MBA, ultimately the main objective of them will be a entrepreneur or some kind of a startup they want to do it in the future. So we are achieving that by making them giving a global exposure, also good infrastructure we have. So these all those things will help them to achieve in their life as an entrepreneur. Not only that, if a student or a group of student wants to do a project and which is more in line with the company given that challenge, like kind of hackathon, those kind of things. If they do it well, then they will automatically get placed in those companies. So this is what kind of strategic plan which we make. Not only that, even any MBA specialization having in any of the university, if they carry out this kind of a process, then it will help them, the students, to achieve in their career, either in a placement or in the kind of a startup.
Okay, lovely. That's pretty interesting. And so, like you mentioned, about different projects, different roles, different career options. What would you like to give, advice to people who wish to build a career in business analytics? So, any last minute advice to them on what they should learn or do before joining the course?
Yes, ma'am. If you see, there are a lot of sector. As I said, that we have banking sector, healthcare, agriculture, or even if you take automobile. So any sector, if you take, analytics plays a crucial role. So, like if I am doing an engineering and my engineering specialization is in electronics and communication, so I can go and pitch only the electronics company who is doing the manufacturing. But if you do this MBA business analytics course, you can approach to a lot of companies which they need a support of doing the analysis. So lot of job opportunities are there when you take this kind of specialization. First thing, the coming to the second one, not only this, even this will help you when you want to do any kind of a startup. This will help you in understanding that doing how to do a market research and all those things. So these are the two major things which will help them to make the career in this particular path. Apart from that, I want to add one more. It will help them to understand, or it will help them to make how joint collaboration, not only with technology and business, it can be done with the help of different companies.
Yeah.
Like I'll give you one example that how we approach the corporates to help us in this regard, where when a company is giving a problem statement, especially in the area of like they're saying that for this year our company getting into a loss because of
Yeah.
not that much of sales. So students will be learning various aspects in this. Initially they have to do the research on the company data and the company profile also. So in this, they get a lot of idea where this can be applied to, if they are applying to any company before getting into the interview. It will help in this regard. Coming to the second one, once they do the market research, then if they want to do the analysis, they have a good idea and knowledge on programming skills as well as visualization part. So if they don't want to go in the business analytics area also, where if they want to go into the software kind of a line, this will help them in that regard also. This is second. Coming to the third one, when you keep on thinking about the problem statement and giving a solution, in this your critical thinking, analytical skill, everything get upgraded. So all those things can be very much helpful for them to achieve in their career. Not only on if they want to go in business analytics, or if they want to switch the career to the software engineering, or a consultant, or kind of a business analyst, or data analyst, or data science engineer, any kind of a role, they can move towards that. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. I think that was really nice to have a quick conversation with you. And thank you so much, sir, for sharing your insights with us. It was lovely to have you on board. We should probably call you for some more sessions and master classes with the students on building this career in business analytics. So thank you so much. And for all
Thank,
the students who
thank
are listening to us, if you have any doubts, any questions about business analytics, about the programs, the careers, drop in the comment section and we will take that up for you so that you can make a better decision whether you should do an MBA in business analytics or not. All right, thank you so much everyone for listening to us, and thank you so much Hemachandran sir for being on board for this session.